Come in here.
Come. Make yourself comfortable. I have the same hoodie. I wore it into work today.
I think that everybody should see the joy, wonderfulness of this hoodie.
It is awesome.
This is the X-Play. Can they hear? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just occurred to me that, like, they're just watching me move my lips.
That would be funny.
Like, totally useless to
I'll turn
everybody.
it. Nope, they can hear you.
Yay! X-Play. Super awesome hoodie with the contrasting fuzzy fleece inside.
I love it. It's great for fall.
Yes.
So, I want to point something out to you guys because a couple years ago, we had a really crappy webcam, and I had bangs, and a lot of people thought that I was you.
Oh.
So just to clarify, not the same person. Physical evidence.
We could be. We could be the same person.
Well, we're just doing a really awesome camera trick.
You know, the best part about that is I would never have to show up to work because my doppelganger could do it for me.
Your stunt double.
And I could sit at home and play video games.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Which is what I really want to do.
Morgan Webb stunt double. I'm gonna make that my new status update. So, what are you playing these days?
I am just about to start Batman, and I played Rage, and then I played before that Gears twice, because I did it once by myself, and I did it once with a friend, and then before that, I must have done something before that. Before that, games probably weren't coming out, right?
No, before Gears 3, it was the dead summer season.
Deus Ex, I played some Deus Ex.
Is there anything you're looking forward to coming out this fall?
Let's see. Yes, there is. For example, 11/11 Skyrim. Not next week, but the week after, we have Uncharted and War in the North. So that's kind of exciting. This week we had Batman and Ratchet and Clank. What do we have next week? Anyone? What's next week, guys?
Not Modern Warfare. Already. That's a while.
What's next week?
Battlefield.
AC Revelations.
Battlefield.
Okay.
Oh my God, is Assassin's Creed next week? No, I don't think it is, because I think
it's just overwhelming.
Let's check the calendar, shall we? Because don't worry, it's in here.
She knows.
Because I think I'm doing the Assassin's Creed review, and I think I'm also doing the War in the North review.
Fun.
So I'm going to be a busy person.
I've heard a lot about War in the North. It's looking pretty exciting to finally have like an M-rated Lord of the Rings game.
Having a fight in the office because some people think it's going to be good, and some people think it's not.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
We're going to have to find out. And since I'm doing the review, I said I accepted presents. No, I'm just kidding. How long does it take to review a game? It depends on how long the game is, because you have to finish the game to write the review. So if the game is super short, as a reviewer, you're kind of stoked, because then you just spent 8 hours on it, 10 hours. If the game is really, really long, like Skyrim, for example, or an MMO, you're a sad reviewer.
It takes forever, unless it's a really fun game. No,
it's not, because you have to have the review up. You have to have the review in early enough so that X-Play can cut a review off of it, and so that like you can get it up on the website, so when the game actually comes out, you guys can read it like the day that it comes out to see if you want to buy it. So
you kind of have to power through it and not really enjoy it.
I mean, you can enjoy it sometimes, but it's hard, especially in a long game like Skyrim. It's just a lot of content. You want to make sure that you explore everything, check out all the different races, check out different play styles. You want to do all that, and you want to get to the end of the game, and it's a lot. And another thing that's hard is when you're reviewing a game with multiplayer, you guys forget nobody's online yet because the game's not out.
Right.
So when you're doing the review, you're playing with testers, you're trying to play with other journalists, so it's hard to try to figure out times that it's going to work for everybody.
So just we're going to have some questions for you popping up here. I'm going to see if I can increase the font.
Because I'm not going to answer all the questions, because sometimes I answer the same question so many times, and I'm just over it.
Is there a Morgan Webb fact that we can just plow through frequently asked questions?
Oh yeah, frequently asked questions. One of them is, what's your favorite game? And my answer is, I don't really have a favorite game because I like a lot of different games. And I know that sounds like a cheap answer, and it probably is. Part of the reason is because I don't want to be like an advertisement, Morgan Webb's favorite game, or Morgan said this is her favorite game. I don't want to be an advertisement for a game. Also, your favorite game changes as time goes on. And we've all had people being like, that's not right. You said your favorite game in this year was such and such. And you're like, yeah, that was 8 years ago. So I just say Phantasy Star 3. Another frequently asked question, which I really liked when I was a kid. So Jesus. Another one that I get a lot is, tell me something about yourself that you haven't told anybody else. And I'm like, I'm out of those because I get asked that question so many times. I have no more answers. What's your favorite console? To which I say, it's about the game, not the console. You look taller on TV. It's not really a question. It's an offensive statement. It's not really offensive.
Because we wear high heels on TV.
It's because you think that Adam is 6'2", therefore I must be 6'4", because I'm a little taller than him. Not true. I'm actually 5'7". Fun facts.
Amazing. I'm 5'7" and 4-inch heels. That's why I wear shoes like these.
And then I wear 4-inch heels, and you know that's why I'm a little taller than Adam. I'm fakesies. I know you get.
It's okay. We all fake it. It's Hollywood.
I know.
So Marlon
This isn't my real hair. No, it is.
Yes.
Let's see what if I feel like it. Is there a game you haven't gotten a chance to play yet, but wish you really could? No. I get to play all the games.
Everything.
Sorry, kids.
She's Morgan Webb. She gets to play everything. That's like your job.
Yeah,
like
I play
job
everything,
description.
and I get a lot of games for free. And if I don't, then I will buy it, and I write it off on my taxes.
That is kind of nice to be able to do that.
It is.
Okay, so
you guys can have that too. Just go to
get a job in the game industry like we do.
Yeah, it's actually not. I can't even tell you how to do it. So you play games, you write about them, you put it on a free blog, and you just write about them, so that when we're looking for a freelancer, you can point to
your blog,
15 reviews that you've done, 20 reviews that you've done. It doesn't really matter that anyone's read them. It matters that you've written them, that they're well thought out. And when you're reviewing a game, your grammar is good. When you're reviewing a game, don't read anyone else's review first. It's probably good to just do your own review, give it a score, pick whatever scale. It doesn't matter if you do a 5-point scale, 10-point scale, 100-point scale, it doesn't matter. We all kind of equate them the same. And then just do it, and then read reviews of like a lot of different outlets and see what they say and see what you agree with and don't agree with and why. And you can't use the word awesome or fun or cool or anything like that.
Epic's getting a little overdone. Yeah, you guys remember that whole 5-paragraph essay thing that you learned in junior high? You can apply it to writing about video games. It really does work. Opening statement, 3 supporting paragraphs, conclusion. You're done, and you're writing about games. So let's see. Have you ever changed your opinion on a game over time?
I never change my mind, ever.
You just know.
Not really. But I don't formulate an opinion quickly, I guess. And this is after I've played it, so it's not like, we have hopes for games. Like we had a hope for Fable 3 was going to be better than it was. And it didn't really work out as well, so it didn't get as great as 4 of us. We were disappointed by that, but it's not, once you play a game all the way through and formulate an opinion, and we'll disagree among X-Play, for example. So we'll, one person in X-Play will review a game and we'll disagree about the score and have a conversation about it. So reasonable minds can disagree.
Fair enough. Someone's asking, because I think you and the rest of the X-Play staff and everyone here is really excited for Star Wars: The Old Republic. First of all, Alliance or Empire?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't.
Empire. Okay. Or do you know what kind of classes you want to try out playing?
I don't know.
You're just going to play them all?
Well, I mean, they're so story-based that I think that I probably will end up playing them all. And there's some interesting, there's people here in the beta. As I get older, I don't feel like doing betas anymore because then you have to start over again.
Yeah.
Time's a ticking. Busy, busy, busy. You erased my character? I don't know. I honestly haven't put that much thought into it. I'm going to pick a side a bit depending on what my friends are going to play because I'm not so side obsessed, really. Like, I don't personally identify with one side or the other. And then I'll probably look at I tend to play DPS classes, so we'll kind of look at that and see what I pick. Cool. I'm not sure. That was a really unsatisfying answer for you guys.
That's okay. I thought that you would have a strong opinion about it because you seemed excited.
I don't. I really.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't like playing healers either, so
Not
being a Jedi.
Not a big healer girl.
No.
You know why? Because everyone yells at the healer. No one ever yells at the warlock if they're not doing that good of a job.
Yeah.
everyone screams at the healer. So just avoid confrontation.
Okay, here's a good question. What's the weirdest thing a game company has sent you as a promotional gift?
We get weird stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you asked me that off the top of my head, Manhunt sent that Garrett, whatever it's called. It was like a leather, 2 leather handles with barbed wire in the middle for choking people.
So they sent you a murder weapon.
You could literally kill someone with that. There was a game they sent brass knuckles, and I don't remember what game it was.
I remember that.
But
was
then
it Manhunt?
Mm-mm.
No. Body cam? I don't
remember what
but
game
I remember
it was.
that happening.
And people had to like send them back because somebody freaked out, and then they like recalled them or something.
They're also illegal in a lot of states.
Yeah, no, I mean,
so,
totally. Yeah. Rise of the Kasai sent us scented candles. Eco sent out these like eco cages, and this was the first time, not the re-release or whatever, like the very first time, these little like cages with candles in them. They were cool. Food is always the best. We like when they send food.
Like that cake. That was epic.
When they send cake,
that was amazing.
We will accept any food products because we're starving.
Yes. They will not they will not at all, affect the scores that their games get.
No, I mean that's the thing, is like,
but they make for fun tweets.
I mean you can't really accept you can't editorially you can't accept stuff. But this stuff tends to be, it's like, I don't want to call it crap, but it just doesn't have any value. I mean, it's little things that they hope will make you like their game more, but they know really well. I mean, they're little,
they're promotional. It's swag.
Swag. It's like promotional swag. We got what are those insane jackets called?
Straight jackets.
Stray jackets. We got stray jackets with our names printed on them one time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Right before Halloween, so what did everybody that I know wear to Halloween was their stray jacket with their name on it. It was kind of hilarious. It's hard to drink when your arms are just pointing that out.
It's a little tricky. Yeah. Someone was asking what your favorite gaming drink was. Do you ever try those? Neither.
I drink water because it's good for you. No, it's not true. Coffee. I drink black coffee. It's hard to like consume food and drink when you're playing because then your hands get sticky. I like that.
Well, I figure you would eat and drink and then play.
Yeah, I don't do it at the same time. Because you can't get your controller sticky. And the first thing you have to do with an Xbox controller is file down the stupid little nubbies they put on the sticks. I hate those things. Nail file takes them right off.
Yep.
I don't know why I hate them so much, but I really do. Why do they put them on there? You guys tell me why they put on the little nubbies. I'd love answers to that question. Does anyone like them?
Answer us. My roommate puts on like the extra ones on top.
What are those called?
Thumb thingies.
Yeah. We did a little review of those on XPlay. They actually kind of work. They're cheating.
Okay. I don't know.
They're not really cheating. They're not really.
Do you have a favorite genre of game?
No.
No? You're just not biased? You just enjoy
I'm not
it?
biased.
No.
Because just in the industry, like, you're exposed to so many games, so you're not, it's not like, you save your money and only buy, like, the games in the genre that you like. Like, you end up playing all the games and appreciating them for what they are. I tend not to play racing games in my spare time, but we actually, I'm like, is this under embargo? I don't know. It's fine. We checked out Need for Speed, The Run, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I'm going to check that one out.
Okay.
It's not anything this bad. It's embargoed. Nobody ever gets mad when you say that their game looked cool.
Yeah, that's true.
They only get mad when
you give away spoilers.
When you say something specific or you say something bad.
So, how about Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword? Any interest in that?
No. I liked Zelda. I know, and everyone is going to hate. Like, I liked Zelda. I liked Mario. There's been, like, no innovation in so many years. I can't get excited about it. Like, it doesn't... There's just so many better games out there for grown-ups. Not for, like, moms, which just seems to be the market. And, like, that's the market they want. That's great. Moms need video games, too. I'm kind of over it.
Time for something fresh.
I would like
Nintendo.
something fresh and new, Nintendo.
That's all I ask. I mean, this
I
does
think
seem to
I'm
be
also just jaded. Not jaded isn't the right word. I just feel I just feel too old for it. I'm like, they don't give
Grown out of
adults that much to hold on to, whereas some games are sort of good for all. Like Super Mario Galaxy, those stupid stars. They don't talk. The lumens or whatever they're called. They don't talk, and they go ah, and they have like big bubbles. Ah, another bubble. I'm a grown up. I'm grown up. I can't do it.
You're over it.
You're not old. Thanks.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. I do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm old necessarily, but I feel I have mature tastes. Like sugar-free Red Bull. It's been a long day.
All right, so more mature games, mature tastes. Oh, I should have worn a shirt today because I know you love Mass Effect about as much as I do.
I
And I have that shirt that says I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite shirt on the Citadel. I love it.
I'm excited for Mass Effect, although I
Me
am
too.
glad that it's next year, not this year.
Yeah, there's so much going
Because-
on right now.
We had a lot going on. It's like the launch calendar is just kind of stressful. You're like, and then on the same day it's coming out.
I can't play all these games at once. Yeah, I might have to take a day off for that.
Morgan Webb hates America for hating Nintendo's top mascots.
Which is funny
not
because
exactly what I
Nintendo
said.
is a Japanese company. Just saying.
It's an excellent point. It's not exactly what I said. Not exactly.
I just tried.
Yeah. We're gonna get Vita. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna check it out first.
Sort of.
I don't think Japanese developers don't live up to today's standards. I think like Japanese tastes and Chinese tastes and American tastes are just different. Like they have different. They want different types of games, and you know, it used to be that America wasn't very. There weren't a lot of American developers sort of serving the American tastes, and so we made do with Japanese games. And now we have a lot of American developers and European developers and Japanese developers, and there's just more things to choose from. I think that's great. I wouldn't say that they don't meet the standards anymore. I think they maybe it might be more free. It might be freeing for them to be able to create games for their own audience because we're sort of a served market. I don't know. How much for a free X-Play shirt? $70.
Yep. $70 for a free shirt.
$70.
Which you can get at g4tv.com/store.
You can have this one, but it's gonna be $500.
Yeah.
And I'll give it to charity. Yay! I would. And then I would make them give me a new sweatshirt.
It's not like it wouldn't be hard. You'd be like, wait, can I have another
I'd be
sweatshirt?
like,
I was
please,
like,
can I have
yeah.
a sweatshirt? They're like, okay, but don't give this one away.
This time. I love mine. Let's see. Do
Um,
you think real money auction houses is a game ruiner for Diablo 3?
you don't have to use it?
That's true.
You don't have to use it.
Fair enough.
I want that prototype jacket. Didn't we give that away already?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gone. That was pretty cool.
I want
liked
that
it.
Alienware laptop so I can actually play games on
Those
it.
are gone too.
Well, we aren't eligible anyway.
All the paint masters that we had, those are pretty cool. Those are gone.
Yeah. We
All
don't
you
get
have to
that.
do is go to g4tv.com/epictober.
Yeah.
There you can
And
read
you
the
can
official
enter.
rules and enter.
Oh, a chance to win.
For your chance to win. Are we gonna see Tiny Morgan again? I don't know. That'd be a question you have to ask attack of the show.
That would be nice. People love Tiny Morgan.
People
They
do
really
love Tiny
do.
Morgan. She looks just like me, but smaller, and everyone likes her more.
like
I don't get it.
accent.
I don't get it.
You want to go egg her house?
Yeah.
I think we should.
It would only take one egg because her house is kind
It's
of
true.
small.
It's like that big. Fair enough.
Just like Bustus, Bustus and Sarah are
Mhm.
two different people.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't
So
understand why you're confusing them. I mean, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Is it because they're both blonde?
Quail
Like,
eggs. I like it.
Quail eggs.
Quail eggs. That was smart. So then we could do like
A couple of them.
3 or 4.
Yeah, you
quail
could
eggs.
just flick them.
Because
at
she's
her
like,
house.
she loves eggs for house. Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
It doesn't help if I do it like this. You guys
No.
can't see. It's good, right?
There you go.
Your house is like. Maybe she has a 2-story house now with all of her attack
Yeah.
so many.
Seriously.
It's slightly more adorable than real Morgan.
Oh.
It's true. I
You
know.
can get out of our chat room right now.
I know. She's more adorable than me.
Oh.
Didn't pick me to be her sidekick. And did you give her the ideal?
Ideal?
Oh, idea probably. I
probably.
did not give her the idea of Bustus. Are you kidding? Do you think that would come out of my mind? No.
Yeah, that came out of Kitsy Schreiner's mind, I think. Which makes much more sense.
I am a classy lady.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the other reason I was not picked to be Bustus' sidekick.
Aww.
Also, I'm not a sidekick kind of girl.
That's
like-
okay.
I'm like Batman. I work alone.
Glow.
I guess Batman works with Robin, doesn't he?
Yay!
So
that's
give me another
okay. You have your own
superhero. Give me another brooding superhero that works alone, because that's who I'll be.
Oh, brooding superhero works alone.
Brooding, but because Superman works alone, but he's not really
I
brooding.
was gonna say Angel, but no, he's not really a superhero.
Spawn. I'm like Spawn.
There you go. Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher.
Yeah.
Catwoman, maybe?
No,
No.
I'm not the kind of girl that would put on
Deadpool?
a Catwoman outfit. You know,
Yeah.
a little too much of a feminist at this point in my life. Why does Morgan like to refer to herself in the third person after 2 martinis? I don't. Is that?
It's a joke.
Oh, I was like, I don't.
That guy, our silent, he just posts like almost all joke questions.
Oh.
So he has a
But
sense
you know,
of humor.
because we'll do like an X-Play sketch with alcohol. So I was like,
Right.
it wouldn't surprise me if that had happened
Yeah.
at some point. If we had like pretended that you're not allowed to drink on TV, so
Yeah, not for real.
not for real alcohol. Also, we often will shoot the show in like 8 in the morning, which is not really when you're feeling a martini.
No. Actually, how does that work for those?
I am drinking a sugar-free Red Bull, for those who asked.
Super happy. So how does X-Play usually tape? Do you guys shoot like 3 shows a day for like a full week, or do you do?
It sort of depends on what period we're in,
Mm.
I guess. But yeah, so right now we'll kind of like do a bunch at a time. Whatever that is you are doing, please stop or go off camera.
Oh, he's talking to some other.
Oh, I was like,
That's Rick talking to someone being annoying on camera. Stop that.
if you guys
Morgan,
keep being
2 minutes.
unclassy, I'm going to leave.
Yes. Although
Just
she'll
saying.
probably be leaving soon because it is about 5:30. So it is about time for us to go.
Because I don't find this like boys will be boys thing. I don't
No.
buy any of that. I don't think it's cute.
Sorry, guys.
No,
Although you
I
know,
will leave.
I gotta say, like, one of the things that I love about you is that you represent women like me who are gamers and, you know, journalists and intellectuals so well.
Well, thank
Keep
you.
it classy, Morgan.
I try to
and
keep it
that's,
classy.
I
I will
she's the
fax you a
woman.
bowl of soup. I will.
would be very impressed if you could do that.
They don't let me use the fax machine anymore because apparently I've been faxing things that aren't supposed to be faxed. I
Like
say
soup?
think outside the box, but apparently that doesn't work around here.
And yet we ask them to send us stuff to attack the show all the time. Let's see. What's
the most classy game I've played? I don't know.
LA Noire, maybe?
That's a good question. That's funny. I don't know. Most classy game I've played.
So let's just do 1 or 2
El
more questions.
Shaddai was kind of a classy game in its
Yeah.
own weird way. Snazzy. Yeah, Catherine, that's classy, right? Kind of. I do like that that game was trying to explore an idea.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. It's alright.
Tried something new.
Yeah, I was trying something. It's cool.
No,
Fallout
that's-
had classy music.
Yeah.
Sure. Do I have a chance to work at G4?
Okay.
No. Let's write this person's name down and make sure that
Okay.
they never...
Rose Xaria, you
They
can
never-
never, ever work here. He's going to go off and cry now.
No, I'm just kidding. But you know what you have to do to work at G4? You know
Apply.
what G4 loves more than anything else in the world?
Cake?
I was going to say excellent spelling and grammar.
Yes.
It really is true.
It is.
Because, you know, we're all these, like, kind of English major nerds.
Who like
And,
video games.
yeah. And so when you get, like, a freelancer or, like, an application writing sample, and it's spelled correctly, and the grammar is good,
So nice.
it's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful
It's
thing.
such a rarity to see on Twitter and the forums, and people will ask the X-Play Twitter or they'll ask in the forums, "Can I have a job?" And they can't even write a whole coherent sentence, and I'm like, no.
If you write YOUR and when you should have written YOU''RE, it's like, no, you're on.
Yeah,
That's
proofread your work.
so funny that we're so obsessed with that because the internet, I mean, the computers do that for you now.
Yeah, and yet people still
No, that's a
mess
good
it
point.
up
Yeah, people.
so horribly.
Yay!
You're gonna
I'm
apply for
OCD
a
about
job.
spelling
Yay.
perfect. I mean, we all, like, you're writing an
Yeah.
email
Mhm.
to a friend, you're writing, like, everybody misspells something.
Oh, yeah,
So,
when
and
I-
that's not, but if you're, like,
Yeah,
if your writing sample
Mhm.
has incomplete sentences, that's a problem.
Yes. If you're writing things that are getting published, either at g4tv.com, or if you guys do what I do and you write the news ticker for X-Play, you gotta have things spelled and punctuated
Well,
right.
and what's going to happen is, like,
It's
we're
really
going to sit there and get this and be like, it has some good ideas in it,
Mhm.
but I'm going to have to spend an hour correcting grammar, and I don't have an hour to spend
No.
on that. So I'm going to get somebody,
Who knows what they're doing?
The red squiggly thing should give it away that you spell something wrong. That is true. It should.
It usually does.
It usually does.
Doesn't always correct grammar though.
Yes. Tiger is on the loose in America. That is true. I feel bad for those animals. Like,
Yeah.
that sucks that guy did that because now all those animals are going to get shot for no reason. Although
just
they lived
being
in cages
themselves.
before. I don't know if their lives were that great.
Yeah.
I like HD re-releases. I think it's great. I think especially if the
Agree.
game is not full price.
Mhm.
And especially if the game is a little
like
bit
30, 40
older.
bucks. Yeah.
If
And
the
stuff
game's
that's
like
hard to
kind of
find.
recent
Mhm.
and they do an HD re-release, you're like, oh, come on. The monkey
That's
had
nice.
herpes and is on the loose. Okay.
I think he's
Wasn't
just
odd.
making that up.
No, I know. It's just okay.
Multi-platform. No, they're asking if you prefer.
They go so fast.
I know. I know.
Make me a sandwich.
No, why don't you make Morgan
make
a
me
sandwich?
a sandwich and
Like,
then
seriously?
fax it to me.
Yes, fax it here to us. G4 TV.
It's Morgan and she has bangs.
Yes,
That's true.
that's very observant. Observancy. That's a great
If
quality.
you
that we
could
want
punch any
people
celebs, who would you punch? The sad thing is, like, I don't know any celebrities, and I'm so happy about that. So happy. It's the best part of my life is that when somebody mentions
Mhm.
somebody, and I'm just like, I
to-
don't know, I don't care. And you know what scares me? Celebrities in video games, because they're gonna make it crappy. Because celebrities don't like video games,
Mhm.
but they pretend they do, and that's really irritating. Yes, you can fax me coffee for breakfast, because I would drink a lot
She
of
would love
coffee.
Any special, any
Kevin's
kind.
my friend and a celebrity,
So he doesn't count.
so he doesn't count.
No,
Kevin is awesome.
he is.
Love
I had
that
him on
guy.
here a couple days ago. He's been here a few times.
I know some celebrities like video games,
Mhm.
but I don't know who they are. They used to make us do these red carpet things, and we'd have to go
Mhm.
and be like, what video games do you like? And some, like, vapid actress who got paid to be at the video game party will be like, I really like old school games like Pac-Man. And you're like, no, you haven't played a game since Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And that's all you can come up with.
Well, at least they try. Suppose they could be honest about it, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just
No,
get sick
iced
of
tea.
going to those things. Iced tea?
Yeah, there you go.
The shrinking process is a little painful, but I do it for you guys.
Wait, you said that Tiny Morgan was someone else.
No, to fit in his TV.
Oh, to fit in his TV. Sorry, I
Yes.
thought they were talking about Tiny
No,
Morgan.
Tiny Morgan
That's
is
what happens
somebody
when
else.
that's what happens when I don't actually read.
She thinks she's all big now and won't even return my calls.
That bitch. I swear.
Do you like famous actress, actor voicing games? I mean, if
Just
they're
like-
good.
Some of them.
I just
can be
feel
good,
like
but-
they often do it so the video game industry gets all the journalists get all excited because they get to interview some
Ooh,
celebrity
Yeah.
and because it's a story. But I don't know. Do you guys care about celebrities? I feel like I don't. I
It's
really don't.
distracting. You know, like if
Can
if
you
it's
blink
someone you
5
recognize.
times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. It's a,
Ta-da!
what do you do outside of G4?
Play video games mostly. It's pretty sad.
Yep.
It's
That's not really such a bad life, honestly.
not
Not at all.
a male game character. The white guy with the short brown hair. That guy.
That dude.
That is my favorite male video game
Mhm.
character.
It's
so
he's in
sad.
everything.
They look. There was an article, gosh, I forget which site it was on, but it was hilarious. And they had pictures of all the video game heroes, male heroes, and you had to name which one was which. And they were all like, these are from big video games that you have played, like big video
Yeah.
games. And you look at these pictures of these identical white guys with like the same kind of like spiky hair and the chiseled chin,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh, okay, Nathan Drake, I got that one.
Which one's from Gears of War?
Uh,
Which one's from Infamous?
no,
Which
but not even
one's
because
yeah.
you can tell Gears. You could tell like some of them were just like. I think it's.
Very
I think what it is it's like what all video game designers want to look like.
That's a good
The
point.
Indiana Jones, like chiseled chin, like. I don't get it. We need some different looking characters in there.
Yes.
I think
And more women who kick ass.
you are looking at the back of their heads. I've never been asked to voice a game. Okay, the problem is, people have sort of like asked around that, but the problem is that I can't really work for a video game or be in a video game because editorially it's a little
right.
questionable. So like video game starring Morgan Webb,
Who's now going to give it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
It basically creates bias. And
and
they
I
just
wouldn't
don't do
say it
that
doesn't
stuff.
create bias, but it creates the perception of bias.
That's true.
And perception of bias is also a problem. So
Indeed. 6 foot tall brunette white guy hero. Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Did I eat breakfast? I don't know if I ate breakfast.
who knows?
I had leftover vegan chicken satay for breakfast.
Okay. There you go. You've had.
I'm not a vegan.
Yeah, I was just like, can you do any voices?
Come on, I asked you 100 times. I don't know what you asked me. It goes really fast, Bravo.
Yeah.
So I'm not ignoring you on purpose. It just goes real fast.
Yes. If you can only have one game.
That's
in
another
the
one of my
world.
frequently asked questions that I don't answer because I have no.
You
I
can't
feel
choose
like-
just one.
I
That's
feel
like
like if I-
Sophie's choice.
If I was on a desert island, I feel like I would ask for way more things than like a video game.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there'd be so many things higher on my list, like things that would get me rescued,
Food
like
and water and
a
shelter.
radio. I don't
Yeah.
know.
A boat, a yacht. A yacht would be nice.
A yacht. I would like a yacht.
Yeah.
And the
Rowboat,
supply of
please.
champagne.
I would like a fully
as well
stocked
think
yacht
big.
with a chef.
May as well
Whatever
think
else
big.
happens on yachts. Star Trek food
Food
synthesizer.
synthesizer.
That
See,
would be a
that's
good one.
brilliant.
That'd be a good
That is
one.
brilliant.
Do I go clubbing? Clubs in LA are very not my spots.
It's a lot of it's a lot of women wearing really short dresses with very uncomfortable shoes, and it's so loud you can't hear anything. So
Yeah,
eh,
I'm kind of a nerd.
yeah,
I'd
we
rather stay home
probably.
and play video games.
Me too.
Seal
College
clubbing.
nerds.
I don't know what that was apropos of, but it's out there.
Okay.
Seal clubbing is inhumane. Inhumane's one word.
That
That was really cute. I liked it. I'm currently chatting.
Yes. We're currently playing the game of web chat.
I'm gonna start as soon as I get home. I'm gonna start Batman.
You know what?
Assassin's Creed or Uncharted. Guess what? I don't have to choose.
You can play both.
Go me! I'm the best.
You guys can do that too.
I know, right?
Yeah.
No choices.
Well, anyway, it's
And
gonna.
that's what's great about renting.
Yeah.
You can rent. Why
If
wouldn't
you
know?
can't afford a game, people keep asking me, should I play Modern Warfare 3 or
No,
Battlefield
we
3? I'm
poor.
like, well, rent it.
Buddy, Jordan Hedrick, you could borrow from a friend, right?
Yeah.
You could rent it.
I've done
right?
that. Buy a game with someone and then just share it.
That's
and
also
then
a good
trade
idea.
it back.
Yes, that is also a good idea.
You can totally do that.
Sharing's
And
caring.
it's sanitary for the most part.
Uncharted. I haven't obviously played either game. I mean, I've played little demos, but I haven't played the whole game. So, Uncharted is going to be sort of like the 10-hour, 15-hour campaign somewhere in there. Whereas I think Assassins, you're going to get more single-player content.
Yeah.
So that's just my guess.
Hoping.
Don't
Yes.
go out and spend a lot of money based on that because it is a totally uninformed opinion.
Yes. Just wait for the reviews to come out.
Yeah.
Watch it on X Play.
Exactly.
Anyway, it is getting late. Morgan wants to go home and play Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm going to go home. I've been playing Skies of Arcadia, which I love. I'm almost done with it again. It's like my third playthrough. So we're going to go home and play video games. And thank you guys for joining us. And thank you,
Wow,
Morgan,
our
for
Counter
joining
Strike?
us.
That's such an odd question.
Both! Anyway, we're
Fine.